This podcast is sponsored by Pride Counseling. I am a huge fan of therapy. I've been in therapy since 2012. I started going to a therapist when I was starting to go through a divorce, and I've kind of gone into therapy, in and out of therapy ever since. I can't recommend it enough. Pride Counseling, though, is an affordable private online counseling for the LGBTQIA plus community. You can access licensed, trained, accredited counselors and therapists that are obviously LGBTQ plus friendly. I mean, honestly, you guys, without a healthy mind, being truly happy and at peace is really hard. So the good news is that therapy does work. And I know that it's like therapy is so taboo. Like people are like, but what is it exactly? Right? I think therapy is whatever you want it to be. I think that like maybe you're not feeling motivated right now and you just need some tools to help. Or maybe you're feeling, I don't know, like you're in a toxic relationship, or you're just feeling insecure in a relationship or at work. You're not dealing well with stress. I mean, whatever it is, I think that we need to stop as humans being really ashamed of the normal human struggles that we experience every single day and start feeling better, right? Because every single person deserves to be happy. It is not normal to not be happy, and everybody deserves that. So now with Pride Counseling, you don't have to worry about finding an in-person therapist near you to help. Obviously, in-person therapy is awesome and there's a place for it. And given, the current state of our world, having the ability to find somebody online is awesome. It's customized to you. It offers video, phone, live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera. Don't worry. Of course, if you want to see people on camera, you can, but you don't have to. That means it's much, 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 much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with a therapist in under 48 hours. I know sometimes you find a therapist and then it takes 2 weeks to even be able to see them. With Pride Counseling, from BetterHelp, it is so quick, and you can literally sign up and have a therapist with under 48 hours. So do it. Join the millions of people who are seeing online therapists. See what it's all about. Give it a shot. It's always a good time, to invest in yourself. Again, this podcast is sponsored by Pride Counseling, and On the Daily listeners can get 10% off their first month at pridecounseling.com/onthedaily. That's pridecounseling.com/onthedaily. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Or I guess whenever you're hearing this. I was asked today, somebody said, you added more classes to your schedule. Is your business going okay? If you don't know, I work in network marketing. I guess I'm a network marketing professional, if you will. I guess a top 1% global business leader in network marketing, as well as a full-time SoulCycle instructor, regional training officer, podcast host. I am an investor. I am an influencer. There's a lot of hats that I wear. And so at SoulCycle, I've added more classes to my schedule, which is awesome. Because we're opening all of our studios and I am taking on more classes. So somebody asked, oh my gosh, is your business okay? And it was the assumption of this person, and this person didn't mean harm, by the way. I'm not angry at this person, but this is a common theme, and I get this a lot. When somebody adds something to their life, somebody automatically assumes it's because something else is not going well. And here's the deal. I believe very strongly in multiple streams of income. I believe very strongly in not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Stay with me. I believe very strongly that people have lots of different skills and talents and ways to add value to the world. And if they so choose, they should be able to do that. Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my favorite people in the world. If you don't listen to him, he's a motivational speaker. He's a business coach. He's just like a life coach in general. And he has an incredible Instagram and he has an incredible podcast, and he speaks, he does live in-person speaking events. He's amazing. And one of the things he says is most millionaires have 7 streams of income. I currently have 4, I guess 5 if you Yeah, we'll say 5. I'm looking for 7. And that's a very noble goal of mine. And that is a goal that I have. Like, the goal to become a millionaire is not for me. Of course, yes, your girl likes nice things. Yes, your girl likes nice houses. Of course, not having to worry about money is something that is a goal of mine. And I know money, the topic of money is so taboo. I feel like, especially for women, if you are a woman who wants to be like rich as fuck, pardon my French, then that's like shamed, and you just are a workaholic and you don't care about anything except for yourself. Like, that's the stigma. And frankly, I think it's bullshit, because it's a double standard, right? Like, if men decide to work and want to become millionaires, like, good for them. They're go-getters. They are hustlers. But goodness forbid that a woman wants to be a millionaire and work really hard and have multiple streams of income and provide for her family and leave a legacy for her family to remember her by, right? I think we have to get away from this stigma of women wanting to be achievers. This stigma that if you add things to your life, it's because something is not going well. Y'all, if 2020 taught us anything, it is that you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. Absolutely not. Cannot, will not put all my eggs in one basket ever again. Because what if, hypothetically speaking, right, quote, end quote, what if the world shuts down and I can't teach SoulCycle? Not that that would ever happen. No, never. That would never happen. But like, what if it did? Aren't I going to be really happy about the business that I've built? Aren't I going to be really happy that I started a podcast that makes money, that like I've monetized? Aren't I going to be really happy about the fact that I work with brands on my social media and earn money from that? Aren't I going to be really happy about the investments that I've made? Yeah, you bet your sweet ass I'm going to be happy about those things. And for a long time, I didn't do anything else. I put all my eggs into one basket. And listen, it's no fault to SoulCycle. SoulCycle couldn't stay open, but SoulCycle didn't stay open during the pandemic. Thank goodness I had those other jobs and those other businesses and those other ways of earning income. So if there's anything I can tell you, it is, do not put your eggs in one basket. If you have a business idea, start the frickin' business. If you have the power to monetize your social media, frickin' monetize your social media. If you are thinking about entrepreneurship or intrapreneurship, which would be network marketing, frickin' do it. What do you have to, like, you have nothing to lose. Right. And yeah, if we're going to have the conversation about network marketing, like everyone's like, oh, I can't do network marketing. Whoa, that's sketchy. Listen, the thing with network marketing is very simple. There are people that do it really shitty, and those people drive me up a wall. Those people like literally give me chills. I think about those people that like slide into people's DMs without giving one crap about who that person is, but they have pretty pictures and a good Instagram following. So they think that you'd be great for this business opportunity. Those people drive me up a wall. Okay. And that is not the way to do this business. And this industry in general is one that I'm very passionate about. And when done right, is honestly the most equitable business model around. And that's like a whole other episode. But if you are thinking about network marketing or starting a business or investing your money into something, or, I mean, who knows what, do it. Do it. And don't be ashamed. Never be ashamed of wanting multiple streams of income. Don't be ashamed of wanting to be rich. Don't be afraid or ashamed of what other people might think of you if you become successful. Right? The success in this world is not reserved for one type of person, by the way. And we tend to think it is. We tend to get into our heads about like, oh, well, I'm not that person, so I can't have those dreams. Why? Why can't you have those dreams? Have those dreams. Have those hopes. Don't just hope about it, though. I mean, hope is a really good thing to have for your overall arching thing of your life, but hope is not going to grow your bank account, right? Hope is not going to grow your financial situation. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a mindset. Hope is just hope. And without action, hope doesn't really matter. So if that's something you want, you gotta say that you want it. You got to put the work in to make it happen. And it's interesting because when I started network marketing, I had a full-time career at SoulCycle. I love my career. I mean, anybody who knows this podcast by now knows that I love my career at SoulCycle. And I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket. So when I started with network marketing, I went to the earnings statement, that every network marketing company has. You can very clearly read the compensation plan. And I read it and I saw what that top 1% could make. And I said, okay, well, if I work hard enough, I could do that. So I bet on myself and I worked hard and I did it. And now I earn that money and I live that life that everybody talks about. And it's freaking awesome. And it was hard work, but it was work that was worth it because it was on me. I bet on myself. I wasn't working really hard to make somebody else rich or, give somebody else their dream life. I did it because I wanted it. And, obviously if we're going back to network marketing, that also means that other people get to have that as well because I get to mentor other people in growing the business of their dreams. That's like a whole other conversation though. I just really think that we have to stop putting taboo or stigma or shame around people wanting to make money. And, if you feel weird about making money, get over that. You deserve it just like anybody else. So go make that money, honey. Go make that money. Go build the dream life that you've always wanted. And don't be afraid of multiple streams of income, because I can speak when I say that it saved my life multiple times. I mean that. Happy Friday. I hope you have the day that you need, and we will see you on Tuesday.